Welcome to our YouTube video on South Korea's economy. In this video, we'll take a deep dive into the fascinating economic journey of South Korea. Join us as we explore its remarkable transformation from a war-torn nation to a global economic powerhouse. Let's get started. South Korea, a country known for its K-pop and technological innovations, has a story of economic success worth exploring. In this video, we'll provide an in-depth exploration of South Korea's economic history, key sectors, trade relations, government policies, and the factors that have contributed to its impressive growth. To understand South Korea's economy, we must consider its historical context. The devastation of the Korean War gave rise to a determined nation focused on rebuilding and development. We'll discuss the significance of South Korea's economic reforms and the miracle on the Han River. South Korea's history is deeply rooted in its geographical location on the Korean peninsula, which has been inhabited by various tribes and kingdoms for thousands of years. The region witnessed the rise and fall of several dynasties, including the three kingdoms of Goguryeo, Beech, and Silla, which coexisted during the early centuries of the Common Era. In the late 19th century, Korea became a target of imperialistic expansion by neighboring countries, including China and Japan. In 1910, Korea was annexed by Japan and subjected to harsh colonial rule, which lasted until the end of World War II in 1945. During the colonial period, the Korean people endured cultural suppression and forced labor, but the experience also fueled a strong sense of nationalism and desire for independence. After World War II, Korea was liberated from Japanese rule, but the end of the war brought about a new challenge. The Korean peninsula was divided along the 38th parallel into two separate occupation zones, with the Soviet Union occupying the north and the United States occupying the south. This division led to the establishment of two separate governments, the Democratic People's Republic of Korea in the north and the Republic of Korea in the south. In 1950, the Korean War broke out when North Korean forces, backed by the Soviet Union and China, invaded the south. The war was a devastating conflict that lasted for 3 years, resulting in immense human suffering and widespread destruction. The war ended in 1953 with an armistice, but no formal peace treaty was signed, leaving the Korean peninsula technically still at war to this day. Following the war, South Korea faced a daunting task of rebuilding its war-torn economy. The 1950s and 1960s saw the implementation of economic policies focused on industrialization and export-oriented growth. This period, known as the Miracle on the Han River, witnessed rapid economic development and the transformation of South Korea into an industrial powerhouse. During the 1970s and 1980s, South Korea continued to experience remarkable economic growth, with a strong focus on heavy industries and technological advancements. However, the nation also faced political challenges, as it transitioned from authoritarian rule to a democratic system. In 1987, South Korea held its first democratic presidential election, marking a significant milestone in its political development. In the late 1990s, South Korea faced another significant challenge in the form of the Asian financial crisis. The crisis led to a severe economic downturn and exposed vulnerabilities in South Korea's financial sector. However, the nation responded with fiscal reforms and restructuring measures, demonstrating its ability to bounce back and recover. In the 21st century, South Korea continued to advance technologically and economically. The nation became known for its cutting-edge innovations in electronics, telecommunications, and information technology. Companies like Samsung, LG, and Hyundai emerged as global players, contributing to South Korea's influence in the global tech industry. Today, South Korea stands as a thriving and modern nation, boasting one of the world's largest economies and a high standard of living. It remains an active player in international affairs, with a focus on diplomacy, trade, and cultural exchange. South Korea's unique blend of traditional culture and modernization continues to captivate the world. South Korea's economy is characterized by diverse and dynamic sectors. We'll delve into the major industries such as manufacturing, electronics, automobiles, shipbuilding, and more. We'll also explore South Korea's advancements in technology and its contribution to the global tech industry. South Korea's technological advancements have been a driving force behind its economic growth, like the rise of tech giants like Samsung, LG, and Hyundai, increasing South Korea's global competitiveness. South Korea's technological advancements have positioned the nation as a global leader in innovation and technology. South Korea is renowned for its electronics industry, and the country is home to some of the world's largest electronics companies. South Korea's electronics companies have been at the forefront of innovation, producing cutting-edge smartphones, televisions, home appliances, and more. One of South Korea's most significant technological contributions lies in the semiconductor industry. Companies like Samsung and SK Hynix are major players in the production of memory chips, such as NAND flash and DRAM. These chips are crucial components in various electronic devices, from smartphones to data centers, and have a significant impact on the global technology landscape. South Korea has been a pioneer in telecommunications and mobile technology. The nation was among the first to roll out commercial 5G networks, providing lightning-fast internet speeds and enabling the development of innovative applications such as augmented reality and the Internet of Things, IoT. South Korea's 5G infrastructure has set new standards for global telecommunications. South Korea has also made significant strides in robotics and artificial intelligence. The nation is investing in AI research and development, leading to the creation of advanced AI-powered technologies in various industries, including healthcare, manufacturing, and autonomous vehicles. South Korea's advancements in robotics have the potential to revolutionize industries and enhance daily life. South Korea has entered the space exploration arena, with its own space agency, the Korea Aerospace Research Institute, KARI. The nation has launched satellites for various purposes, including Earth observation, telecommunications, and scientific research. South Korea's forays into space exploration highlight its ambition to be a player in the global space industry. South Korea is also a leader in the realm of e-commerce and online gaming. The nation has a thriving e-commerce market, with platforms like Kuong gaining popularity both domestically and internationally. Additionally, South Korea's gaming industry has produced globally renowned titles and esports players, making it a major hub for gaming enthusiasts. In the pursuit of sustainable development, South Korea has also invested in clean energy and green technology. The nation is making advancements in renewable energy sources, such as solar and wind power. South Korea's commitment to green technology aligns with its efforts to address environmental challenges and promote a more sustainable future. South Korea's technological advancements have not only benefited the nation but have also had a significant impact on the global stage. The country collaborates with international partners, participates in global tech events and initiatives, and contributes to the development of technological standards. South Korea's global influence continues to grow as it shares its innovations with the world. South Korea is a major player in international trade with partnerships with countries like China, the United States, Japan, the European Union, and other Asian nations. South Korea's trade relations have been instrumental in its economic growth and transformation into a global economic powerhouse. South Korea has developed extensive trade relations with countries around the world. These partnerships have facilitated the exchange of goods, services, and investments, contributing significantly to South Korea's economic growth. South Korea is known for its export-oriented economy. The nation has a diverse range of export sectors, including electronics, automobiles, ships, machinery, and petrochemicals. There are regional economic frameworks, such as the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, ASEAN, and the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation, APEC. South Korea's regional trade ties have strengthened economic cooperation and integration in the Asia-Pacific region. China is South Korea's largest trading partner. The two nations engage in a wide range of trade activities, with South Korea exporting electronics, automobiles, and machinery to China, while importing raw materials and components. The United States is another key trading partner for South Korea. The United States-South Korea Free Trade Agreement, Chorus FTA, has strengthened economic ties between the two nations. South Korea exports automobiles, electronics, and machinery to the United States, while importing agricultural products and advanced technology. Trade has been a significant driver of South Korea's economic growth. Despite its successes, South Korea has faced trade challenges, including trade disputes and protectionist measures by other nations. Government policies have played a crucial role in South Korea's economic growth, like the government's focus on export-led growth, its support for research and development, and its role in fostering a favorable business environment for local companies and foreign investors. South Korea's government policies have been instrumental in driving the nation's economic growth and societal progress. The government implemented policies that prioritized export-led growth, focusing on developing key industries such as manufacturing, electronics, shipbuilding, and automobiles. This approach, often referred to as the export-oriented industrialization policy, enabled South Korea to become a global manufacturing powerhouse. During the 1960s and 1970s, South Korea adopted a series of 5-year economic plans. These plans set specific economic targets and outlined strategies for achieving them. The plans emphasized infrastructure development, investment in heavy industries, and promotion of technological advancements. The successive 5-year plans contributed to the nation's rapid economic growth and industrial diversification. Recognizing the importance of human capital, South Korea placed a strong emphasis on education. The government implemented policies to improve access to education at all levels, from primary to tertiary. This focus on education has been a driving force behind South Korea's highly educated workforce, contributing to its technological advancements and economic success. South Korea also made significant strides in healthcare and social welfare. The government implemented policies to improve healthcare infrastructure, expand access to medical services, and enhance health outcomes. Social welfare programs were introduced to support vulnerable populations and reduce income inequality. In the late 1980s, South Korea underwent a process of democratization. Public demands for political reforms led to significant changes in the nation's political landscape. The government implemented policies that allowed for greater political participation, media freedom, and protection of human rights. These reforms marked a pivotal moment in South Korea's political history. South Korea's foreign policy has been geared towards promoting peace, stability, and economic cooperation. The government has actively engaged in diplomacy and pursued regional and global partnerships through initiatives such as the New Southern Policy and the Northeast Asia Peace and Cooperation Initiative. South Korea's international engagement has expanded its global influence and economic ties. In recent years, South Korea has increasingly focused on environmental policies and sustainable development. The government has implemented initiatives to address climate change, promote renewable energy, and reduce greenhouse gas emissions. South Korea's commitment to green growth aligns with global efforts to build a more sustainable future. The COVID-19 pandemic presented South Korea with unprecedented challenges. The government implemented swift and effective responses to contain the spread of the virus, including widespread testing, contact tracing, and public health measures. South Korea's handling of the pandemic has received international recognition. Looking ahead, South Korea's government policies will continue to shape the nation's future. Policy priorities include sustainable economic growth, addressing demographic changes, fostering innovation and technological advancements, enhancing social inclusivity, and strengthening global partnerships. Looking ahead, South Korea's economy continues to show promise with its focus on innovation, green growth, and the pursuit of a knowledge-based economy. South Korea is positioning itself for sustainable and inclusive growth in the future. South Korea's economic journey is an inspiring tale of determination, innovation, and resilience. From humble beginnings to a global economic powerhouse, South Korea has proven that with the right policies, investments in technology, and a skilled workforce, remarkable economic growth is achievable. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of South Korea's economy. If you found this video informative and enjoyed learning about South Korea's economic story, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to our channel for more captivating content.